I'm hearing about in chat something about Twitch drops on YouTube or on Star Citizen. That's kind of crazy. Where are you guys hearing this? Is this some kind of a rumor? Why is that a thing? What is Oh, what the? Okay, found it. It's been interesting actually, how the quote-unquote creator space around Star Citizen has developed. I've never been involved in any other type of content creation outside of Star Citizen primarily. I cover a couple games, you know, Halo, Cyberpunk, Starfield, No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, Exodus, Osiris Reborn. We're covering all the space stuff, but the main thing I've been covering for all this time has been Star Citizen, and that's what got me started. So I don't know how this kind of stuff works in other games, but I have noticed as this game has gotten, I wouldn't say more mainstream, it has certainly over the last maybe 2 to 3 years, I would say since 2022, this game has started to attract content creators and streamers from other games, genre niches, who then, you know, see the reaction that people get to Star Citizen and they dive in further. It's kind of funny because people are like, oh, Star Citizen, why would people play this? Who cares about this? Blah, 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 blah. But then you will see, if you pay attention, if you watch creators and you see somebody like pop off or put a video out and it does really well, and you go back and you look at their previous YouTube stuff, a lot of times the views will be less, sometimes significantly, sometimes not so much. But a lot of people make something for Star Citizen and realize, oh, this is good stuff. And so they continue with it. And as that's been happening, I have been seeing more and more calls for things like Twitch drops and partner programs and stuff like that. Did not think they would be happening just yet. I figured they would try and get it to game level at some point. But when they are at the stage at which it seems like they can pump out cosmetics pretty regularly, we can all tell that they're slowly shifting that monetization model, starting to rely more on rewards and cosmetics. So this kind of thing does make sense. They've got the cosmetics that they can just use, and they've got free marketing if they can use it through Twitch. So it makes sense for what they're doing. It's just weirdly early, in my opinion. But that being said, I have no idea what I haven't looked at this page beyond this picture yet. So we're going to dive into it and talk about it. But I think it's worth just like noting that up until 2025, we've been kind of taking it for granted that we are getting these rewards in game and stuff. A lot of people are like complaining about them already, and we haven't even been consistently receiving them for 12 months. So I get like if it feels like they're throwing out extra stuff, but honestly, this is a completely different idea of what Star Citizen could do for motivation to play or to watch Twitch streams than they could have done a year ago or any other time. They just haven't had the assets for it. So let's see what exactly that is they're trying to do and why they're doing it and all that jazz. Twitch drops. Welcome to Nyx. Celebrate the upcoming launch of Alpha 4.4. Welcome to Nyx with our first ever Twitch drops event from November 20th. That is in 8 days from this recording, probably more like 7 days from the release. Through to December 3rd, you can tune into any drops-enabled Star Citizen stream for a total of 4 hours to unlock the Geist Epoch armor set, a complete suit of armor, undersuit, and backpack, all free. It's the perfect time to jump in, explore Nyx, and gear up for adventure. It's cool, dude. They're giving something away for free. I'm not mad at it. I'm certainly not. It is definitely, yeah, it's mass marketing. This is it's hype building. They want hype. We'll go back again to the funding chart because we are all very aware that they want the hype. They've been releasing ships. They've been doing things every single month to keep the funding up this year, and they've absolutely killed it. We're 38% ahead of last year. I think they probably want to finish off the year at 40% ahead, but last year had an amazing December. Let's see what kind of ships they release at IAE and what ships they release in December. Actually, the December ship release might get them, but $19 million in a month last December is pretty freaking crazy. It's not normally like that. What the happened last December? It's really not usually like that after, like November is a big month for them because of IAE. December is actually kind of quiet though. Was it the Polaris? Is that what it was? What was the last day of IAE last year? It must have been the Polaris release or something. I don't know. Maybe an Idris sales wave. That's an insane December. But yeah, so this is like a drop, and you can basically 4 hours of watching a stream. That's right. Sit here and suffer for 4 hours and we'll give you free stuff. I promise. Okay, it's better than the free stuff we always give you. We just give one ship, right? Somebody in chat is super blessed with one ship. By the way, we still have our Apollo giveaway running right now. Go get in there. But anybody can win this stuff, which is nice. We will be streaming for probably 20 to 30 plus hours during this time period because we're going to be doing a subathon. So make sure to drop by on that, and I'll get you your free stuff, no problem. That's me leeching off the back of this marketing. But I can see how people might be a little bothered. It's not a good time for Twitch drops in your opinion. The servers are going to be crap with Nix dropping, IAE, and Free Fly not the best way to show the game to new players. While I'll agree with you there, Vastin, it could actually help. If they're pushing people to go and watch the game on Twitch, that does mean less people playing, which could literally help the servers. I'm not saying it'll have a noticeable impact, but it could. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe that's what they foresee it as. They're like, you know, we're gonna have a lot of people on during that time. Maybe we should try and push them to other platforms while still getting them to watch the game. Joke's on them. I do both at the same time every time. Oof. Yeah. So now they're just shoving off some of that overhead on Twitch. But I guess Twitch is getting their ad revenue. Bad press never hurts, but this is going to be a crap storm we have not seen yet. Let's see. Tell you what, this is probably going to be the best test of Star Citizen's servers ever. Especially, yeah, it seems like they really want people to jump in, right? They're releasing Nix. They're releasing 6 new ships. 6 new ships. They're applying Twitch drops for the first time. They are probably going to drop a very, very spectacular trailer for this, guys. Let's just call that right now, okay? Their patch trailers this year have been pretty good after they've taken this sort of narrative slants. Orbital Assault, Stormbreaker, Race for Stanton, Dark Territory, and Virtue's Descent, I think was really good as well. This update, this is going to be a heavy marketing blitz for them probably. They want to finish out the year strong. So maybe it's a big test. Maybe this is a good chance to see just how much the back end can be hammered. That's not sexual. And how much this game can survive in this new year of playability. I mean, it'll set a standard for next year for sure. Benoit, run us to the mill, man. So what to remember here is to link your Twitch account to your RSI account. And so this is something that they started doing earlier this year. If you go into the launcher and you log off, never before have they allowed you now to log in via Twitch or YouTube or Google, whatever. So these are the kinds of things that kind of were like, people were like, oh, they might be starting to get ready to do more marketing that involves the big companies. They might be doing Twitch drops or something else like that. And here we are. About 6 months later, I think they made that change back in like August or July. So it makes sense. And they're heading in that direction. Link your Twitch account to your RSA account. Come watch the stream and hope you enjoy. But that's a little news drop. Just something that's going on. Probably way too long a video for a drop like that. But enjoy. See you later.